Welcome to PMPA's Final Cut of the Week, where we share important information you may have missed while you were making essential parts. I'm Miles Free.
And I'm Kate Corella-Smith, and this is what you need to know for the week ending July 28, 2023. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, new orders for manufactured durable goods in June is up 4 consecutive months, increasing 4.7%. Transportation equipment led the increase at 12.1%. Shipments of manufactured durable goods increased 0.3% in June, which is up 3 of the last 4 months. Fabricated metal products led the increase with 1.2%. Our take? As we shared in our latest PMPA Business Trends report, these are the good old days. 6.7% increase in orders for durable goods in the past 2 months, while shipments were up 2.3% total in that same period, means that we have a lot of work to do in the months ahead.
The advance estimate from the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis reported the real gross domestic product, or GDP, increased at an annual rate of 2.4% in the second quarter of 2023. In the first quarter, real GDP increased 2.0%. The increase in the second quarter primarily reflected increases in consumer spending and business investment that were partly offset by a decrease in exports. Imports, which are a subtraction in the calculation of GDP, decreased. Our take: the data shows much stronger economic performance than all of the media's recession talk has been threatening. It is good to be in manufacturing.
According to Reuters reports, JFE Holdings, one of Japan's largest steelmakers, sees the new technology of Giga Casting as a serious risk to their business. Toyota Motor, the world's top-selling car maker, plans to sign on to the Giga Casting technology, which was pioneered by the Tesla Motors. Although a drop in steel production is typically a negative sign for the economy, we see less bulk steel going to larger parts on cars, leaving more productive capacity for cold-finished steel bars, which could lead to an easing of our tight supply chains.
Forms, and more forms. Once again, the Equal Employment Opportunity Form, or EEO-1, has been postponed to fall of 2023. No precise deadline has been given. Additionally, the I-9 form has changed, so employers should be sure to use the new form after October 31st, 2023. The new form will be ready to download August 1st, 2023. Do not subject yourself to fines. Remember to keep all your forms up to date.
Solar and wind energy are set to produce 1/3 of global electricity in the next 7 years. Large investments by governments and the private sector have made large advancements in green energy over the last decade. Solar energy projects are reaching economies of scale and will be producing electricity at around $20 per megawatt hour. With energy demand increasing dramatically with the electrification of everything, it is a problem that will have to be solved from many angles.
On this week's Speaking of Precision podcast, Carly Kistler-Miller, David Wynn, and I introduced the updated benefits of PMPA's new ListServe communities and what makes them even more powerful. On our Speaking of Suppliers podcast, I interview Paul Van Meter from ProShop ERP, and we discuss how paperless can be a reality in our production shops, as well as the role your shop's software architecture plays in the upcoming CMMC requirements. Both podcasts can be found on major podcast platforms or on pmpa.org.
Now it's time for our weekly tip. Using anti-seize in threads can reduce torque values required by 25 to 30% and help reduce machine downtime. To learn how a little dab can prevent machine downtime, go to pmpa.org's Knowledge Centers or Final Cut of the Week.
And that's our take on what you need to know for the week ending July 28th, 2023. For additional information and links about any of the topics discussed today, go to pmpa.org and click on Final Cut of the Week.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next Friday.